Okay, ladies and gentlefolks, welcome back to the last game we're going to play today in this little series, the profile. 9 games of 10, one more and I will then be placed in a league, which is probably going to be bronze. That's kind of unfair really, seeing as 11 kills to 5 deaths. Yeah, those the other two matches I played today, they were kind of pushovers. My allies were pretty good. Just that last one, everyone kind of folded. Zin Zahao, Summoner's Rift. Tank. Basically, that is the word. A lot of people don't play Zin Zahao as a tank. They play him as a crit assassin. The way his abilities work is that you've got a Q and a W, which enhance his damage output and his attack speed. Then you've got E, which is his closer, which is basically a flash straight to the target, and then the target is slowed down for a few seconds. And then R, which is a great crowd control ulti that throws everyone around him apart from whatever target he's recently attacked away from him. So yeah, and causes about 15% of their maximum health as damage plus AD bonus. The main use of that is firstly, if you use E to close and then hit R, you can cause quite a bit of damage on your opening assault, and then hit Q and W in order to cause massive amounts of burst damage very quickly. The thing with Zin is, Zin plays as a tank, this is, that after you've used his burst damage, he doesn't have a lot of offensive capability. Once you've hit him 3 times with your Q, then you lose almost all of your damage output, and after a few seconds your W wears off and your attack speed then drops significantly. So the way you play him is that you use his E to close, hit them 3 times with Q in short succession powered by W, and then you back off, then you use it again. The thing I love best about playing Zin Zahao is that you can cause significant amounts of damage very quickly using his Q, and if you build him as a pure tank, he is incredibly difficult to take down because the passive of his W is health regeneration, which if you back that up with something like Spirit Visage and a Hydra for the area of effect damage, so you can clear lanes of minions and the jungle very efficiently, you can have fantastic amounts of sustain whilst also being quite offensive, and obviously very difficult to kill because all of your items give you a lot of defense. I used to go with Golem on Zin and then get the tabbies for the passive reduction of the 10% damage from basic attacks. However, the attack speed from Wriggles is incredibly useful for keeping his health up, because the W heal passive is powered by how many times you've hit a target. So if you get that early, you can cut through the monsters in the jungle very efficiently, whilst having the armor and the attack speed, which enhances his defense and enhances his heal, self-heal. Surprisingly, he uses a significant amount of mana, so you need to get Chalice and Grail sometime before the mid. Yeah, you need to get Chalice sometime before the mid phase of the game, because otherwise you just find that after about a minute of being away from the ulti, you run out of mana and it takes a long time for him to gain any more. On the upside, you can gain 20% cooldown reduction from Grail, and because you should get Visage as a default item anyway, you end up with about 30% cooldown reduction, which plus blue gives you 40. So you end up very tanky, and you gain the ability power, which powers his heal. Visage gives you 20% increase in healing capability. The magic resistance from Grail combined with Visage gives you plenty of defense. Grab a Hydra, and that enhances your attack damage, gives you the AoE, bit of lifesteal, always useful. And Sunfire Cape, health, armor, and greater offensive capability, using the AoE magic damage output thingy. Yeah, you'll see it all when we get into the game anyway. The one single downside is that enemies do have this tendency to run away, basically, because you hit them with your E. Sorry, I just noticed something kind of weird out here. Sorry. Yeah, enemies do have a tendency to run away, because once you've hit them with your E to catch up with them, and then Q and W, you do a significant amount of damage, and a lot of people don't realise that after you've done that damage, you can't actually do much in the way of hurt them. So, they tend to see the initial burst damage and then try to run, which is why on my Dominion and Twisted Treeline build here, I get an Iceborne Gauntlet, because you need the ability power, the armour, the mana, the cooldown reduction, and, more importantly, the slow. Without the slow, all you've got is your E, and once that wears off, a lot of people tend to be able to outrun him. Because obviously this build doesn't include something like Triforce or a Mallet, which would let you catch up. As you see on the screen, is this recording? Is it? Yeah, it's recording. As you see on the screen here, you'll notice that this build includes Iceborne and Ruin, which if you hit them with E, Ruin and Iceborne, you can keep hold of them. Or some older builds of how I used to play him in Dominion, which is going for greater mobility and attack speed, which was only fairly effective. It wasn't as effective as going pure tank, like I do with this build here. Yeah, this is... No. Hold on. Yeah, this is how I used to run them initially. Get Golem, then get Treads, because you get the 45% tenacity with the tank masteries with Golem, and then you get... No. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about here. That's not tabbies. I don't know why that's even there. Sorry. No idea. Don't know what I'm saying. No, here it is. You get that for the tenacity. 45% tenacity, health, cooldown reduction. And then you get that for the blocks 10% from basic attacks. Plus Grail, Visage, Hydra. Very effective build, this. But I found it more effective, in the early game at least, to have Wriggles for the attack speed increase and the armour. Because basically what's more important to Xin is having attack speed and armour over having health. I mean, the 10% reduction from basic attacks on the tabbies, that's incredibly useful, and the only way to get it is by having tabbies, but at the same time, this is just generally more effective. Does that other build, I ask myself, include a method of slowdown? No, it doesn't. No, it's exactly identical apart from the changes initially. You'll notice a little sequence that I've got going here. Sometimes it's not a good idea to simply rush For example, Golem. I know conservation is a great boon to an individual champion, but in order to sustain a champion's health, or at least in order to sustain Zin's health, prior to when they changed the functionality of Butcher to give you a flat 8% and a 4% health and mana regen from monsters, you needed the Vampiric Scepter in order to give him enough health regeneration just to sustain in the jungle. But yeah, since they made the modification to Butcher, rushing a Spirit of the Ancient Golem does actually work reasonably well. But yeah, I tried out wriggles and attack speed, especially in the late game when obviously attacking more frequently synergizes nicely with Hydra. Just works better overall. Although I am sitting here wondering whether or not I should replace an item here with perhaps the Sunfire Cape with something like Iceborne, actually. Because armor. Yeah, the armor, the mana, the ability power, and the cooldown reduction was missing from here. Yeah, but the reason why I chose that was because of the magic damage AoE and the health, because obviously 450 combined with another 400, that's like 800 odd health. And if he's got Grail, then he doesn't need the mana from Iceborne, but he does need a slowdown. Yeah, so here you go with more offense and health, but here you go with more defense and greater health regeneration plus a slowdown. So yeah, either one of these is pretty good, although the lower cost of Sunfire Cape. Yeah, it's fine, I'll leave it as it is. I mean, if it doesn't work properly, I can always try it later on after I've been placed. Yeah, I would prefer to get these items sooner rather than later, especially Visage. But the yeah, no, I know why I did that. Getting Sunfire and Visage sooner rather than later would be preferable, because obviously the lower cost means you gained... The lower cost of these two items means you gain a higher degree of offensive capability and regeneration sooner, but you need the mana regeneration sooner rather than later, and the AoE makes it a hell of a lot easier to clear the jungle and the lanes. Yeah, and that one comes with 12% lifesteal and the 15 health regen per 5 seconds, which is perhaps more effective than this, than Visage. And that has 60 ability power on it, which the only thing he uses ability power for is his self-heal and his slowdown burst damage. So yeah, that's actually the best way of doing it. Yeah, it's fine. This isn't my first time using him, it's just I like to reevaluate these things before I go into it. Not that it's going to make a lot of difference at this point, because I've lost most of my placement matches anyway, so I'm probably going to be placed quite low down, unless for some reason the placement match is actually taken into consideration one's personal... God damn it. I'm probably not going to get jungle. Yeah, unless the placement matches take into consideration the performance of the individual rather than the entire team, then I'm probably going to be placed quite low. Not that there's much of a problem, because I personally can progress up through the ranks. The only reason why that I got knocked down from Silver 1 to Silver 5 in Season 3 was because the system routinely put me with players who kept on feeding about 0-10 every single match. And I'm talking about at least 3, if not 4 players doing it. They tell me ELO hell doesn't exist. Complete fabrication. I'm not going to explain what ELO hell is. I've got to do a video on it later. But yeah, ELO hell does actually exist. Fears and Cass on the other side. Good man choices. Yas. Obviously a good choice, seeing what happened last game. That guy has way too much power, if you ask me, especially against ranged champions. And that ulti of his does too much damage as well. You've just got too much utility and power for one champion to have, if you ask me. Red Necton is a powerhouse if he gets fed. So yeah, that's fair enough. Hold on. Can't do ADC at all, so don't make me. Kogwerks Grom. I'm Grom. I'm Grom, the UK. As I said, a lot of people think I'm Dutch because of my name. Well, if you think about it logically, if someone had spelled it entirely correctly, then it'd be more likely that they themselves were actually from they themselves were Dutch. Dutch, German? Is German the same thing as Dutch? I don't actually know. Anyway, they're probably not from the UK if they're spelling it correctly. That's what I'm saying. Not as a username, anyway. Volibear. I do not like Volibear. Volibear is annoying. He's not OP, he's just quite powerful in himself. He's like Diana in some respects. Silver's good. Silver, since the upgrade they've done on her, she is really damn effective. If I don't like to play ADC, but if I was going to play ADC, I would play Silver. I have played her before and she is very good. Fed Kha'Zix is a pain in the ass. Woo Woo Kong can be good, can be bad. Depends if he gets fed. If he gets fed, he's a nightmare. If he doesn't get fed, then he's practically useless. Because you have to go. The only way to play him effectively is to buy like pure AD damage. So if he doesn't get fed, he gets killed in a couple of seconds. He's like Fiora, like that. If you don't get fed on Fiora, she can't basically kill anything. But if you get fed, you can kill practically anything. Caitlyn, again. I'm jungle. Me jungle. I can't go top, I can't go jungle, I don't want to lose. Jungle, you can go mid. No, I'm going jungle. Tarek's pretty useless. Never seen a good Tarek that actually had more kills than deaths. Not in my memory, anyway. We're gonna... Evelyn. Oh, Evelyn better not be bloody jungle. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Oh, you cunt. What's left? Fuck's sake. I can play mid, and I can play mid incredibly well, but I don't like to play it. Fine. I'm gonna play fucking mid for crying out loud. I should really reorganize these.
This'll be a blast.
Yo mama. I love Ziggs. Ziggs is just the best. Indeed. He is very OP. Mage and ability power. It's all good. Where's their AP? They don't have an AP. Ha ha ha! They don't have an AP. Mid. Please say it's Ziggs. I love Ziggs. Ziggs dies very, very easily to me. Can you jungle? Oh, fuck you, warrior. I hate people who do that. It's like, hi, I want to be jungle. Yeah, hi, I want to be jungle. Me jungle. Jungle. I'm best at jungle. Oh, allow me to take jungle away from you, because I'm an ass. Okay, yeah, it sounded like I was entirely talking from my perspective just then, but I wasn't actually talking from my perspective. I was talking from the perspective of a cunt like Oreo, who takes it away from me. But I'm a good mid, and they don't have an AP mid, so that's fine. Who is mid? Lee's in the jungle. Volley is probably top, because there's no way in hell they're putting him in mid. Tarek's obviously support along with Jinx, so it must be Ziggs. Yeah, it's going to be Ziggs. Ziggs is ridiculously easy to kill with Ziggs. He says, right before he dies, 0-10. No, I'm a good Ziggs. I'm a very good Ziggs. I haven't played Ziggs in quite some time because I rarely... Well, I've been playing a lot of Dominion, but I rarely lose jungle position. But I am really good with Ziggs. Morgana as well. It's like two of the best AP casters, except maybe Diana. Diana, damn it! I should have picked Diana. No, I shouldn't. Not if you're up against a Ziggs. Ziggs, even. Yeah, Ziggs. You want a Ziggs against a Ziggs. That's what I'm saying. If you can understand what the hell it is I'm actually saying. Although I don't actually know what it is I'm actually saying. Ideal Ziggs build. It totally blows my introduction out of the water, but never mind. Rush, Grail.
What do you mean this doesn't look safe?
Yeah, okay, I should have went for that, but never mind. That is actually better for farming.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Surprisingly. Yeah, let's go assist these monkeys. Okay. Ziggs 101 in under 30 seconds. Grail. These boots, cooldown reduction boots, I have no idea what they're actually called. I only have boots of Lucids. That's it, Lucids. Cooldown reduction, 5% for the masteries. That gives you 20%. 20% from the Grail. Lichbane, extra mana, movement speed, very important on your Ziggs. Combined with his passive, short fuse, which is basically a built-in Lichbane. Would you shut up? Good grief. Torment for the Spellburn combined with Scepter does massive amounts of damage. It's one of the best ways of causing huge damage. Would you shut up to the enemy? Guardian Angel, I get... wait a minute. Ah, standard. Yeah, so this, and this, with this in the wands.
Anyone got a...
I think they were trying to get me to stand over here, but obviously I was talking, so... That does annoy me. One of my personal pet peeves of this game is when people ping a lot for no apparent reason.
Don't worry.
I mean, obviously they had a reason. They were trying to get my attention, but still. Right. I probably won't be talking much during this because I have to do something called concentrate. The trick is to stay away from him. Notice that he's already burning his health potions. Oh. Or in this case, biscuits. there is such a thing. Should really be more careful of placing my ward. Having issues with mana regeneration, which is a common issue initially. With Ziggs you do need a hell of a lot of mana regeneration, really.
Come on.
Yeah. What? Yeah. The weakest point in a Ziggs match. Really, I did not know he was there. The weakest point in a Ziggs match is the initial part where you've got low mana regeneration combined with low ability power. Fortunately, there's basically just nothing I can do initially. What I must be careful of is him tower diving.
What do you mean this doesn't
So Honyas wouldn't be a bad idea. Although he can't build magic defense and maintain his ability to attack, so... Oh, come on! How bloody precise was that? Didn't even trip the damn tower. They will be right up my grill until I get some offensive capability. He's going to be a tricky bastard, so... How much do I need? 520. Already got it, but he's so close to the tower that if I leave... Fuck it. I'm going to have to try defending.
Anyone got a match?
See, I pinged, indicated I wasn't going to be there. Does she assist in defense? Nope.
I'm going. Let's blow this joint.
Right. Gotta aim for him more.
I got it.
Problem is, he's pretty good.
Come on.
Means I've got to play extreme long range.
Anyone got a match?
An enemy has been slain.
Who's that? Volley. Volley in my bear.
What do you mean it doesn't look safe?
Problem is, I might have caused some damage to him, but if he gets hold of me, he's probably going to kill me in very, very short order. This I can constantly use my Q now. Anyway. Hello.
I'll go.
Yep. It has an extremely low cooldown, so
Impatient? I'm not impatient.
I generally just use it for farming at this point. How much? 1720. If Ev had eyeballs, she might realise just how low this guy is. The idea is not to kill him. The idea is to drive him back. Because if I can force him to A, give up farming, and B, go back to the altar, then it gives me a second to gain some gold, and increase my own power.
Let's blow this.
Less about an actual war than a war of attrition. I think that's the word. I told you I generally, well, I haven't said in this video, I generally write. I don't talk, so I don't know how to pronounce things. I don't generally use his W for anything. Not at this point, anyway. It has its uses though.
I got this.
Malzahar. I like Malzahar in mid as well.
Righto.
My ulti's up again. See what I mean about his ulti? It comes in so frequently that you may as well use it for farming at this point.
Come on.
An enemy has been slain.
I warned them. Whether or not they pay any attention to that is another question. Apparently not.
What do you mean this doesn't look safe?
More by luck than anything else. Should have left before then. Calculating my butt. Better. He's got really good AP conversion ratios, but absolutely no defense, so.
Hey, where'd that bomb go?
We only need a slight improvement in APs to make good use of him.
Blow this joint.
If he wasn't so efficient at closing, I would use my passive.
Don't worry.
That's not a good idea on a Ziggs. Scared of my W. Why are you scared of my W? It does basically no damage.
An ally has been slain.
Get back. Who just died? No idea. Morgana? Could be Morgana. And I'm out of mana again. Bloody hell. Screw it. Right. Yep. 900. About 30 off. Let's go. You should be able to push to the tower before I get back anyway, so it's fine. kill.
What do you mean this doesn't look safe?
Level 9, yeah. The problem is I can't go anywhere near him. Because he just closes too well. If he closes with me, I'm probably going to die.
Impatient? I'm not impatient. Righto!
If I was fighting someone like Morgana, then it'd be a different kettle of fish entirely.
Don't worry, I got this.
But Ziggs just closes too well. Ziggs, even. Two for two. My allies don't appear to be stupid.
Let's blow this joint.
God damn it.
Come on.
He's gotten the rhythm now, I can't really hit him. Not easily anyway. 1150.
Hey, where'd that bomb go? What do you mean this doesn't look safe?
Miss me.
Anyone got a catch?
An ally has been slain.
I'm going.
So OP. Volley, yeah. Just a wee bit. Miss me. Match 1150. Why isn't Evelyn defending top?
Your
What do you mean this doesn't look safe?
Might be an idea until... Might be an idea to get hold of
Don't worry.
the mana crystal from... taking out half his tower. From Lichbane. 6... 9... 75. Got it.
Impatient? I'm not
Fine.
impatient.
Dumb. Evelyn.
has been slain.
Very dumb. Thanks, guys. Seriously, big help. That's my favourite thing about being a Ziggs. I can just stand back and just keep on throwing bombs at 'em. deleting their health bar.
Anyone got a match?
Thought that was going to be closer to him than it was. Nearly taken out his tower.
I'm going.
Oh crap. Slow down. Take some tower damage. Uh, 475, don't know quite enough. 435
Ally
though.
has been slain.
Let me guess, Wukong. Yep.
Going.
What's Evelyn doing? Farming? That's nice. How about get down mid? Yep, there. How about getting down to mid and defending it? Grief.
Don't worry. I got this.
Who the hell's we? Who the hell is we? Yeah, I meant that doesn't include me.
Right now.
Oh please, take my farm. That should be enough.
What do you mean this doesn't look safe?
Oh, you are kidding. Not kidding. 17. Ah, damn it.
Let's blow this joint.
Oh well. I'm so glad I put points into that now. Sometimes I don't put any points into my W whatsoever. I'm so glad I did that. Good grief. Run, Evelyn, run!
Where's that bomb go?
Oh, you are kidding. Bye.
An ally has been
Anyone
slain.
got a match?
Crying out loud.
Enemy double kill.
Awesome.
Your turret has been destroyed. You have been slain.
Nothing I could have done. Okay. Block you.
Been destroyed.
And you. And you.
Has been destroyed.
Yep. Total loss. Everyone folded. Did not feel that was my fault.
An ally has been slain.
Told you I should have been jungle. Please, take my farm.
Don't worry. I got this.
Enemy killing spree.
Excellent. Stupid, stupid match. Totally not my fault.
Defeat.
Didn't have chance for it to actually be my fault. Except maybe I should have pushed a bit harder. Bronze Division 2. Fantastic. I was Silver 3 before the bloody reset, but okay. Thank you. Bloody damn. Look at that. 1-4 on the Wukong. 5-1 on the Volibear. 0-3 on the Evelyn, who incidentally just had to take my position. And 0-3 on the Morgana. We're seeing there's 1-2 on the silver. She had been a bit more intelligent. Bot may have been able to hold it together. Unless 153 on the Jinx. 20. Now, statistically speaking, they were doing better. 141 to 153, that's about even. Relatively speaking. 36 on the Morgana. 20 on the Taric. Yeah, statistically speaking, they were fine. Except for some reason she had a stealth ward. And potions, inevitably. I lost. Simple as that. Any mistakes on this one? Well, it's not really my fault, is it? Because I don't really play this role. Haven't played it in ages. Haven't needed to play it in ages. Anyone really bad on their side? No. 2 kills. 2 whole kills on Jinx and Volibear. Fan freaking tastic. As I said, I lost most of my placement matches. 4 wins out of 10 games. Mostly not my fault. Mostly other people. But okay. Division 2 bronze. Rank up from there. How many did I lose? I was in Division 3 silver, so that's 3, 4, 5, 1. I got demoted by 5 whole divisions by the reset. Thank you. That's just awesome, that is. That's just delete everything which I managed to get. Sucks. Oh well. That's it for now. Gonna render these, upload them, and then tomorrow I'll play some promotion matches for Bronze Division 2. See you later.